Someone could be tall in height right here, collective. All right. You could be a Gemini. All right, collective. It could be a masculine or a feminine energy that's going to bring you something in from the courthouse. This person could be a lawyer. They could be tall in height. They could be a Gemini. All right. Someone is very angry and aggressive right now and mad and disappointed that you're going to be receiving some type of contracts, paperwork, information, or something that's coming from the courts. Okay? They're mad about this, collective. So this person might be in their head. They might be thinking about what you're going to get or what's coming in for you. And also, collective, you could be in your head thinking about when this is going to come in. Okay? Someone is definitely heartbroken right now, collective, and they're very angry and aggressive and mad as fuck because they're disappointed that you're about to receive this. They disappointed for whatever this is that you're going to receive, collective. They disappointed. They disappointed. Ain't that some shit? I want y'all to see the cards better. So we got rain right here. Okay, you may experience tough moments that cause you depression and doubt. We already got anger, aggression. We got mad and disappointed right here. Maybe depression at some points. Okay, collective? Because somebody tried to rain on your parade. They came against this because they knew that you had a lot of different choices, collective. Whether they actually stole this from you or created some type of block or obstacle so you wouldn't get this. Either or. They want to ride your bandwagon. They want to ride your bandwagon, collective. All right? They wanted you to follow their lead instead of following your own mind or your own lead or your own tuition on this situation. This person wanted you to follow them. They want to lead you, collective. All right? I also feel like that this person want to have some type of control over you because they feel like if they can control you, collective, they can control this sudden wealth. They can control the situation with you surrounding your money. If y'all have not, please take this time out to go ahead and hit the thumbs up, you guys, please, and thank you. Don't forget to share the video with someone, you guys. Thank y'all so very much. I really appreciate it. Someone could wear makeup on their face in this situation, okay? Collective, this could be you or the person involved, all right? This person could drive a great car. They might a great vehicle. It might be a car. A great vehicle. This could be a car. They wear makeup on their face. They probably wear makeup all the time. All right, collective? Someone could live in Montana in this situation. This person could drive a great car and they wear makeup. Okay, collective? Or this could be you.
All right, angels, tell me when.
So we got husband in reverse. Okay, this is y'all. This is a collective message. Take the message that resonate with you and leave the rest for someone else. Or if it doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. Thank y'all so very much. All right, this could be a husband for some of you guys. This could be a husband that you left or you walked away from. That's doing this, or you just didn't know was doing this behind your back. All right. It's husband energy could have did this to a grandson. Okay? They could live in Pennsylvania. All right? Someone lives in West Virginia collective. All right? Something will happen between 1 and 3 with this person that lives in West Virginia. This could be your brother collective. All right?
So when I start thinking, I think of the people that I know that live in West Virginia.
This brother that lives in
I
West
only have,
Virginia
I have a cousin that lives in West Virginia. Natalie Renee Carnegie has a brother that lives in West Virginia. Well, she has 2 brothers. I don't know if Joey moved back, but I know her big brother who worked for the government, he lives in West Virginia. And Joey used to live in West Virginia. We went and picked him up years ago when he was going through a separation or a divorce with his wife. And so when I'm listening for key things that might apply to me. And like she said, if it doesn't apply, I just leave it alone and I keep it moving.
This person wears makeup on their face. This person wanted your life to be rainstorms all the time. They did not want you to have any sunshine in your life. Okay? This person could have did something surrounding some court work, court documentations, paperwork from the courts. Okay? They could have actually went to court and made a statement or did something surrounding you in some sudden wealth. All right?
This is you.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to stop it right there. And I'm going to turn it down, but I'm going to keep listening as I'm reading to you this other thing. Because as I was making the videos and uploading the videos, I did not turn on backup. And there might be some automatic things that happen, but I didn't turn on backup. I turned it off intentionally because I don't want it to cause the little 32 gigabytes that's on the phone to get all to get limited full is what I'm trying to say. So I really wanted to help you to understand about these young boys that were in the car that looked exactly like my car, same color. This accident that happened at my house with C.P.Eason taking the report. This top page mysteriously disappeared out of my book bag. So it says Alex got out of the car and let me see. I'm going to just read it to you. Alexander got out and looked, and before getting back in, he communicated with the Massey driver who said, "It's all right, you can leave." Alex got in the car and said, "There's no damage to the truck, but you broke your back light." As I drove away, I leaned down and said, "Are we good?" He said yes to me, and we proceeded to the store. I went to run a few errands, and as I headed to the laundromat on my side of town, I got the feeling that I should go home and get another load. As I approached my house, I see police cars. I pull over to think and pray and circle the block, and the Massey pickup truck was leaving. I honked at him and asked him to return to my home to talk with the police. I pulled up saying, "I know you all are not trying to hem me up with a hit and run." My brother was outside, so I immediately thought the worst. I told the officer. He told us, meaning the Massey driver, the young boy, he told us it was okay, we could leave. My brother, Anthony K. Atkins says, "That was not what he said." I said, "What did he say?" Anthony said, "Nothing. The police asked me for driver's license and insurance. I give him my license. and I say that my insurance is with Direct. He goes to the police car and sits down. Anthony and I are talking and recording our conversation because we are at war regarding the house at 6010 North 32nd Street. I believe my brother was outside trying to make trouble for me. That's why Anthony, my brother, spoke up before the police, and that's why I am going to such great lengths to record this day, not just incident with the Massey truck driver. I truly believe my brother is the reason why the young black boy changed his mind and called his boss. I truly believe Anthony coerced him into calling and making a report, hoping by the time I got back home I would have a hit and run charge, even though the guy told me and Alex that there was no damage, there was no problem, you can go. Now, when did that change? Who created that change? I believe that is why Anthony did not answer me when I asked him, what did the boy say? He had a camera phone but did not try to show me. He got quiet. So what changed and why did he call his boss, meaning the young boy that was driving the box truck? The only damage was the paint that transferred onto the truck, which could be removed by washing it or paint thinner. There was no dent. But the white guy, Aaron, let me see if I can cue in on that, Samaningo, service manager, that's what the card said, that came to me, said to me, you damaged my truck. So I feel like, let me see, so back to reading. So I feel like he too may be trying to commit fraud and get some extra money. The police verbally said to me there is only paint transfer, responding to my question, what damage? Anthony was asking me from what direction was I driving. I said, it doesn't matter. You're uninvolved. What is it to you? Are you trying to sandbag me? I know you're not trying to help me. I strongly believe my brother came outside and said, man, you got to call the boss man and let him know. I never again got a chance to talk with the young black boy who said it was okay that we leave. His truck was gone by the time I made it back. Even though I saw it when I first bent the corner, when I pulled over to pray, I lost him. He was quickly gone by the time I circled the block. 2 minutes tops. I am documenting this because my brother will lie and tell untrue stories. He will commit fraud if it is to his advantage, allegedly. The police officer said he saw the ring footage from my neighbor. I encouraged him to check the ring so he could see that the guy got out and talked to Alex. I also said to the police officer, C.P.Eason, see right here, C.P.Eason was on his tag, who I communicated with, to Alexander Thompson to the police report, to add Alexander Thompson to the police report so that they can have the story, give the story to. Officer Eason did not include Alex's name or a second person in the truck. So I'm turning this over. Okay, when I got to the house, so I'm going to just put this here. When I got to the house to look everything over, Alex's information was missing and only one of the Massey employees was listed. Later, after talking with Alex, he said there were 2 people in the truck. During wrap-up, the officer handed me my information and stated, this is just an exchange of information. I asked, I wrote over it. I asked, no charges and no court. C.P.Eason said, no, this is just an accident. This is just an accident. I said, okay. He asked me if I had any accidents lately. I said, no, it's been a long time ago. I asked Officer C.P.Eason for a business card for my records and thanked him for his professionalism. I also got a card from the Massey pickup truck driver, which was a short, young-looking white guy who gave me a card with the name Aaron Sana. It looks like it should be Diego, but I didn't write that, so I'm sure I took it off the card. But sometimes that autocorrect at the place, it's like somebody's in the back playing with your document. I thought you'd better tell these people not to release your information to Anthony or you'll have greater troubles. He may illegally obtain your information to steal the property and remove your name from the deed or commit income tax fraud. He is always begging for money. After thinking a little, I called the number on the card Aaron gave me, and the lady answered, "Hello." I thought, is this even a legitimate business? Why is she answering the phone, "Hello"? Is this really a Massey employee? Is this a staged ordeal to create insurance fraud? Is this a real police officer? My mind started to expand the conspiracy. There are too many crooks in the world. They look normal, too. I asked her if I called a business. She then said, "This is Massey's." I said, "Maybe I don't need to be making this call," and hung up. I then called the police department and got Officer C.P.Eason's District 2 information and called, and she sent him a chat because he was busy with a call, she said. I then called Massey, the Massey number back, and this time she answered Massey with a professional title. I said, "Tell Aaron not to release my information to my brother. We are at war over my mother's house." She said, "We cannot release anyone's information." I said, "Okay." And I wonder really if this was the white girl that lives up the block from me. She drives a blue car that's also a Dodge Caliber, and she's friendly with the next door neighbor, Julius. He's my brother's age or maybe even older. I wrote, let's see, I wondered if Aaron could be coerced into taking money to get a copy of that report the police gave him. Had my brother met him somewhere to pay for my personal information? Had my brother paid the cop for my information? You cannot be too trusting of people these days with fraud being so prevalent. My brother seems like the type to give people money to get them to do what he wants or needs done. I later wrote a note on the bottom of my report and drove to District 2 and left a copy for C.P.Eason after 6 p.m. but before 7 p.m. so he would have it before shift end to correct his report. A young white girl on crutches took the report and made a copy for him and assured me he would get the copy. This is the truth to the best of my recollection. This is a rage therapy report, which may end up in a book titled Rage Therapy by me, AlenedAtkins. So there's my signature. I wrote that at 4:03 p.m. And here is the person that notarized it, but the first 2 pages are gone. They have the incident report number on it. Now, shortly after this occurred, I went down to the police station to get a copy of the report. The lady told me I couldn't have the report for about 6 months. And I said, "What do you mean? I just had this accident and I had the incident report with me. And I wanted the whole details so that I could see whether or not they were trying to pull a quick one." She said, "You can't have it for another 6 months." Now, I talked to another lady and she said, no, that doesn't even make any sense, honey. They can't tell you that. I said, "Well, that's what she told me." So what I realize is there's a lot of people working behind these counters that'll take a little cash just to do, and do some illegal stuff. They don't care how it affects you, right? So this fender bender, I guarantee you, was turned into a big deal. Some doctors got some money from people going to therapy, and somebody got some checks. Now, I did not report this to my insurance company. I went to Ace, Ace Salvage Yard, and I paid $30 or $40 for another light, and I put it on my car. Let me see, did I put it on my car? Yeah, I put it on my car. The first time I backed into the trash can at Lawrence's house, and he was kind of upset about that. So I went to the junkyard and I bought a light, and I had a guy at the junkyard replace it, right? The second time, this back that I backed in here, I replaced it myself because I watched him when he did it. So I replaced my light kit, and it might have been a little damage underneath because the light kit doesn't lay flat. It's like it pops away and you lose connection, and then the light will go off. And then if you bang on it, it recreates a suction, and then the light will work again. So underneath there is what I'm saying. When I hit the truck, it might have bent something underneath, but I never reported it to the insurance company. And so I remember spiritual advisor. Let me see if I can go to her. In December, she said the insurance company is trying to get in touch with you in one of her readings. And I wondered if she was picking up my energy, because I was like, I just kept praying, like, Lord, I hope and pray these people didn't do insurance fraud with my information. I'm not talking to you, Siri. I'm just trying to get in here, honey. Okay, so I'm going to go to spiritual advisor and see if I can pull up when she was talking about that. And whenever people start leaving and retiring and all of that crap, I know that they're in with this stuff, because the lady that I got my insurance through at what's the name of that place? Direct Murano, Murano, I think her name is. She when I went there to make sure my thing was paid, I would always ask for her, trying to develop a relationship basically. And when I went back in, I can't even remember what month it was, they said, oh, she's retiring, she's leaving. And I recorded that day because I thought it was weird, and in my soul I felt like they were lying. She wasn't really leaving, but there was nothing I could really do to confirm she wasn't. Well, I guess there was. I could have called home office and all of that stuff. Because when you're going to play a game on people, the people that are in the office, you get together and you say, okay, when she comes in here, y'all just tell her that I'm leaving and da-da-da-da-da. So I asked for a card or something, a receipt to prove that the insurance had been paid or something. And then the black guy, he came and printed what I needed. And then I just left. Okay, let them know you don't come second to no one. This person is juggling. Okay, let's see if I can go back to... I'm going to try to go back to December. December 2021. And see what videos she had, because see. Okay, so I can't really look it up like that. I guess I have to go to her page and then look for December through her videos. So I'm gonna go there. I don't think I'm violating any type of I think she would be okay with me reproducing these videos. So that's why I'm picking her. A lot of people get very upset if you try to use their videos. So I don't know. This is Joe. Joe reads. Joe I just Joe owns. Joe used Divvy, a new kind of rent town. Whenever I'm confused and concerned, I'll go through and look at some of the titles and listen to it. So this one was, what was stolen is about to be returned. It's all coming out in court. See, I don't know anything about any court dates, but that doesn't mean that they haven't had some court dates, doppelgangers and such. So
you got the wheel of fortune right here. So it says a fresh new start. Somebody's about to be rewarded for being obedient to God. Okay, so now everybody's about to witness your come up. Everybody's about to witness the great things that happen when you're obedient to God. Okay, so that is what somebody's about to experience. God is preparing a table for you in front of your enemies, in front of all these people who doubted you, all these people who went against you. Even the people who went against you now are starting to pretty much join the bandwagon because there's nothing else they can do. You've defeated these people. You understand me? It's like nothing they can do at this point, and they pretty much they sorry for going against you, but it's nothing that they can do. Bad to like everything's just a mess here. They don't fix anything. They don't try to fix anything, but they want their rent money though. You see what I'm saying? So that'll be my next step to get my ass up out of here because so when I see this card, I feel like this is a message for me. You see what I'm saying? The Wheel of Fortune. Something's gonna go in your favor, collector. Okay, it's your turn now. And then we have the Moon card in reverse. So it's like whatever the secret was, I feel like you're about to find out. Look at it. The Magician, manifestation. Somebody's manifestation skills are, it says magic is alive in your life. What you need to be, what you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. I always tell y'all, you always Aquarius try to delay you. Aquarius try to delay you, cause delays in your life. Pisces try to cause delays in your life. Aries try to cause delays in your life. Transformation.
and then I think about the people who are Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Natalie is an Aquarius. My brother is an Aries, and there are several other Aries in my world.
Stand up for what you. Did I say stand up for what you believe in, collective? Guys, don't lie. You always want to get pregnant, you never could. You're about to get pregnant. Somebody could have did like some magic on your womb or something, but somebody's finna get some inheritance. And when you get this inheritance, you're gonna be able to retire. You don't have to work no more. You don't have to work for nobody. A lot of y'all are meant to work for yourself and not work for others because you're a leader. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, gang stalking. They gang stalking you. Like they gang stalking me, right? You're about to get justice in that. No more gang stalking. That's about to be over with. I'm also hearing like some of the people that were gang stalking you, not gang stalking you no more, but you know, they recruit new people all the time. They constantly recruit new people to gang stalk you. Okay.
Gang stalking meaning following you, going in behind you when you go into business to do something. They go and they ask questions about why you were there. They might lie and say, I'm a private investigator and da 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 da.
They want you to kill yourself, and if not, they want to try to kill you. So, like I said, you know how they try to run me off the road and do little stuff to me. That's their purpose. That's their objective. You know what I'm saying? But it's best to stand up for them. Don't stay in the house. Stay stuck in the house. Don't want to get out because you fuck them people. They ain't got nothing on you. But we not worried about them people. They ain't got nothing on you. Keep doing what
It's easy to say that, but when I used to ride my bike out to the port of Tampa, the car would be speeding like it was trying to come to hit me, and I would have to hurry up and zoom across and like get behind some poles because I didn't think they were going to crash into the pole trying to get to me. And I started thinking, I don't know if these people are just trying to mess with my head or if they're really trying to hit me. So now I'm telling bits of what I've been going through for pretty much 2 years solid. They started telling people I didn't live here. Don't come by here. She got kids. She need to take care of my brother. Telling a 60-year-old woman, well, you don't need to come visit her because, you know, she got kids. She need to take care of her kids. And I'm like saying, Lord, what is this? The lady sitting in the living room with me and the children. I mean, I'm in the kitchen checking on the food, talking to her. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But the thing is they told people that I didn't live here anymore. So I really think they went through